Feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, like life is just spinning out of control? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and lose sight of what truly matters. But what if I told you there's a way to simplify your life, reduce stress, and find more happiness? Enter the Stoics. These ancient Greek and Roman philosophers had a pretty unique perspective on life. They believed that happiness wasn't about achieving external goals or possessions, but rather finding peace within yourself. They taught that by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't, we can live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Imagine waking up each day feeling calm and focused. Imagine having the energy and clarity to tackle whatever life throws your way. Imagine being so present in the moment that you're able to fully appreciate the beauty around you. That's the power of Stoicism. In this guide, we'll dive deep into the Stoic philosophy and explore practical ways to apply it to your everyday life. We'll cover topics like understanding your values, what truly matters to you, setting realistic goals, how to break down big goals into smaller, manageable steps, cultivating gratitude, finding joy in the little things, practicing mindfulness, living in the present moment, letting go of what you can't control, accepting the things you can't change. Whether you're a seasoned philosopher or just curious about a different way of living, this guide has something to offer. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and find more happiness, let's get started. Lesson 1. Embrace the dichotomy of control. Ever felt like you were at the mercy of life's ups and downs? Like no matter what you do, things just seem to go wrong? Well, you're not alone. But what if I told you that there's a way to take back control of your life, even when things feel out of your hands? Enter the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. The Stoics, those wise old Greeks and Romans, had a pretty simple but profound idea. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. This concept is known as the dichotomy of control. What does that mean in plain English? Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can't control the traffic jam, but you can control how you react to it. You can choose to get angry and stressed, or you can choose to stay calm and use the time to listen to a podcast or audiobook. Why is this important? Reduces stress. Focusing on what you can control helps to reduce stress and anxiety. Increases happiness. By accepting what you can't change, you can focus on what truly matters. Empowers you. Taking control of your reactions gives you a sense of agency. Improves relationships. When you're not stressed out, you're more likely to be patient and understanding with others. So, how do you embrace the dichotomy of control? Identify what you can and cannot control. Make a list of things in your life. For each item, ask yourself, can I control this? If the answer is no, let it go. Focus on your inner world. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are within your control. Practice mindfulness and meditation to cultivate inner peace. Accept what is. Things are constantly changing. Instead of resisting change, embrace it. Practice gratitude. Focusing on the positive things in your life can shift your perspective. Take action. Once you've identified what you can control, take action to improve your situation. Remember, you're not a victim of circumstances. You have the power to shape your own life. By embracing the dichotomy of control, you can live a more peaceful, fulfilling life. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, the next time you find yourself facing a challenge, ask yourself, what part of this situation is within my control? Lesson 2. Cultivate virtue. Ever wondered why some people seem to handle life's challenges with such grace? It's not magic, it's often the result of cultivating virtue. The ancient Stoics were big on this idea. They believed that by focusing on developing certain virtues, we could live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. What's a virtue anyway? Think of it as a quality that makes you a better person. Things like courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. These aren't just abstract concepts. They're practical tools we can use to navigate life's ups and downs. So, how do we go about cultivating these virtues? Know thyself. The first step is understanding your own strengths and weaknesses. What are you naturally good at? What areas do you need to improve in? Set goals. Once you know what you want to work on, set specific, achievable goals. For example, if you want to be more patient, set a goal of counting to 10 before reacting to a frustrating situation. Practice daily. Like any skill, virtue takes practice. Make it a habit to reflect on your actions and identify opportunities to practice virtue. Surround yourself with good people. The people you spend time with have a big influence on your behavior. Seek out friends and mentors who embody the virtues you admire. Learn from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up, use them as learning opportunities. Let's take courage as an example. Imagine you're afraid of public speaking. Instead of avoiding it altogether, you could start by joining a public speaking club or giving a short presentation to a small group of friends. Each small step forward builds your courage and confidence. Remember, cultivating virtue isn't about being perfect. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself. The Stoics believed that by focusing on our character, we could find inner peace and happiness, regardless of our external circumstances. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoics, said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Lesson 3. Practice mindfulness. Ever caught yourself scrolling through your phone, lost in thought, and suddenly realized you have no idea how you got there? That's your mind wandering. Mindfulness is all about bringing your attention back to the present moment. It's about being fully engaged in whatever you're doing, without letting your thoughts wander off to the past or the future. The Stoics were big fans of mindfulness. They believed that by focusing on the present moment, we could reduce stress, improve our decision-making, and cultivate a greater sense of peace. So, what does practicing mindfulness look like? Mindful breathing. This is a simple but effective technique. Sit quietly and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Body scan. Pay attention to the sensations in your body. Notice any tension or pain and simply observe it without judgment. Mindful eating. Eat slowly and savor each bite. Pay attention to the taste, texture, and smell of your food. Mindful walking. Take a walk and pay attention to the sensations of your feet on the ground, the sounds around you, and the feeling of the wind on your skin. Mindful tasks. Bring mindfulness to everyday tasks, like washing dishes or taking a shower. Why is mindfulness so important? Reduces stress. By focusing on the present moment, you can let go of worries about the future and regrets about the past. Improves focus. Mindfulness helps you stay focused on the task at hand, improving your productivity. Increases self-awareness. By paying attention to your thoughts and feelings, you can gain a better understanding of yourself. Enhances relationships. Mindfulness can help you be more present and engaged in your relationships with others. Remember, mindfulness is a practice. It takes time and effort to develop. Don't get discouraged if your mind wanders. Simply bring your attention back to the present moment. As the Buddha said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. By practicing mindfulness, you can shape your mind and create the life you want. Lesson 4. Embrace discomfort. Ever heard the saying, no pain, no gain? Well, the Stoics would definitely agree. They believed that experiencing discomfort was actually a good thing. It might sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. What do I mean by discomfort? It's not just about physical pain. It's about stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's about challenging yourself, even when it's tough. It's about facing your fears. Why would anyone want to do that? Because discomfort is where growth happens. When you push yourself beyond your limits, you become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable. How can you start embracing discomfort? Cold showers. This is a classic Stoic practice. The initial shock is unpleasant, but it helps you build mental toughness. Digital detox. Unplug from technology for a day or two. It's harder than it sounds, but it can help you appreciate the simple things in life. Physical challenges. Try a new workout routine or sign up for a race. Pushing your physical limits can also strengthen your mental resilience. Social discomfort. Have a difficult conversation or speak up for something you believe in, even if you're afraid of being judged. But why is this important? Builds resilience. By facing discomfort, you'll be better equipped to handle life's challenges. Increases gratitude. When you experience discomfort, you'll appreciate the comforts of life even more. Enhances self-awareness. Discomfort can help you identify your strengths and weaknesses. Remember, the Stoics weren't masochists. They weren't about seeking out pain for the sake of pain. They were about becoming stronger, more virtuous individuals. By embracing discomfort, you're not only challenging yourself, but also living a more meaningful life. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When faced with discomfort, you have a choice. You can either let it defeat you, or you can use it as an opportunity to grow. Lesson 5. Live virtuously. Ever wondered why some people seem to have it all together, while others are constantly stressed and unhappy? It's not just about luck or circumstance. It's about living a virtuous life. For the Stoics, virtue wasn't just a concept. It was a way of life. It was about cultivating qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools we can use to navigate life's challenges. So, what does it mean to live virtuously? It means acting with integrity, doing what's right, even when it's difficult, being just, treating everyone fairly and equitably, exercising wisdom, making sound judgments based on reason and knowledge, showing courage, facing your fears and challenges head-on, practicing temperance, avoiding extremes and finding balance. But how do we actually do this? Identify your values. What's truly important to you? Once you know your values, you can align your actions with them. Set goals. Set small, achievable goals that will help you live more virtuously. For example, if you want to be more patient, you could set a goal of counting to 10 before reacting angrily. Practice daily. Virtue is a muscle that needs to be exercised. Practice being kind, honest, and courageous every day. Surround yourself with good people. The people you spend time with have a big influence on your behavior. Seek out friends and mentors who embody the virtues you admire. Learn from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them and grow. Let's take courage as an example. Imagine you're afraid of public speaking. Instead of avoiding it altogether, you could start by joining a public speaking club or giving a short presentation to a small group of friends. Each small step forward builds your courage. Remember, living virtuously isn't about being perfect. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself. The Stoics believed that by focusing on our character, we could find inner peace and happiness, regardless of our external circumstances. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Lesson 6. Practice gratitude. Ever had one of those days where nothing seems to go right? You spill your coffee, get stuck in traffic, and your boss gives you more work. It's easy to focus on the negative stuff, but what if I told you that there's a way to turn things around? The Stoics, those ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, had a simple yet powerful tool: gratitude. They believed that by focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can cultivate a greater sense of happiness and contentment. So, what does practicing gratitude look like? Gratitude journal. Every day, write down a few things you're grateful for. It could be anything, from your health to your friends and family. Mindful moments. Throughout the day, pause and appreciate the small things. Notice the beauty of nature, the taste of your food, or the sound of your favorite song. Express gratitude. Tell the people in your life how much they mean to you. A simple thank you can go a long way. But why is gratitude so important? Boosts happiness. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, you'll naturally feel happier. Reduces stress. Gratitude can help you shift your focus away from negative thoughts and worries. Improves relationships. Expressing gratitude strengthens your bonds with others. Increases resilience. When you're grateful, you're more likely to see challenges as opportunities for growth. The Stoics understood that life is full of ups and downs, but they also knew that our happiness doesn't depend on our circumstances. It depends on our perspective. As the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Lesson 7. Forgive, but don't forget. Ever held onto a grudge? It can feel good in the moment, but it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. The Stoics, those wise old Greeks and Romans, had a lot to say about forgiveness. They understood that holding on to resentment was like carrying around a heavy weight. But here's the catch. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It's not about pretending something hurtful never happened. It's about making a conscious decision to let go of the anger and resentment that's holding you back. Why is forgiveness so important? Reduces stress. Holding on to grudges is like carrying around a heavy backpack. Forgiveness is like taking the backpack off. Improves relationships. Forgiveness can repair broken relationships and create stronger bonds. Increases happiness. When you forgive, you free yourself from the negative emotions that come with resentment. Promotes healing. Forgiveness is a form of self-care. It allows you to move on and heal from past hurts. So, how do you forgive someone? Understand their perspective. Try to see things from their point of view. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it can help you understand their actions. Practice compassion. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. Try to have compassion for the person who hurt you. Let go of the need for revenge. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the behavior. It means letting go of the desire to retaliate. Focus on the present. Don't dwell on the past. Instead, focus on creating a positive future. But what if you can't forgive? That's okay. Forgiveness is a process, and it takes time. Start by acknowledging your feelings. Then, focus on taking care of yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. And remember, you don't have to forgive for their sake. You're doing it for yourself. The Stoics understood that the past is in the past. We can't change what's already happened, but we can choose how we react to it. By forgiving, we're choosing to free ourselves from the chains of resentment and bitterness. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Lesson 8. Focus on your goals. Ever felt like you're just going through the motions, not really making any progress towards what you want in life? That's a common feeling, but the Stoics had a solution. Focus on your goals. The Stoics believed that life is a journey, and we should be constantly striving towards something greater. By setting clear goals and working towards them, we give our lives purpose and meaning. So, how do we go about setting and achieving goals? Define your values. What's truly important to you? Once you know your values, you can set goals that align with them. Set SMART goals. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Create an action plan. Break down your big goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Stay focused. It's easy to get distracted, but it's important to stay focused on your goals. Be flexible. Life is full of unexpected challenges. Be willing to adjust your plans as needed. But why is focusing on goals so important? Gives you direction. Goals provide a clear sense of purpose. Increases motivation. When you have something to work towards, you're more likely to stay motivated. Builds confidence. Achieving your goals boosts your self-esteem, helps you overcome obstacles. When you have a clear goal in mind, it's easier to overcome challenges. The Stoics understood that the external world is constantly changing, but they also knew that we have the power to control our own minds. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our goals, we can create a more fulfilling life. As the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." In the same way, we shouldn't waste time wondering what our goals should be. We should be actively pursuing them. Lesson 9. Cultivate inner peace. Ever felt like your mind is constantly racing, filled with thoughts and worries? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and lose sight of what truly matters. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers, had a solution. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace isn't about escaping life's challenges. It's about finding a sense of calm and tranquility amidst the chaos. It's about accepting what you can't change and focusing on what you can. So, how do we cultivate inner peace? Mindfulness meditation. This practice involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process them and let go of negativity. Nature walks. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. Limit social media. The constant stream of information on social media can be overwhelming. Try taking a break from it. Practice gratitude. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life can shift your perspective and increase your overall happiness. But why is inner peace so important? Reduces stress. When you're at peace, you're less likely to experience anxiety or stress. Improves relationships. Inner peace allows you to be more present and connected with others. Boosts creativity. A calm mind is more open to new ideas and creative thinking. enhances overall well-being. Inner peace is the foundation for a happy and fulfilling life. The Stoics understood that external events are often beyond our control. They focused on what they could control, their own minds. By cultivating inner peace, they were able to find happiness and contentment, regardless of their circumstances. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So, there you have it. By applying the principles of Stoicism, you can create a more organized, fulfilling, and peaceful life. Remember, it's not about becoming a perfect person. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself. The Stoics weren't just philosophers. They were everyday people who faced the same challenges we do. They found a way to live a good life, even in the midst of adversity. And so can we. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity to grow. Every challenge is a chance to test your resilience. By embracing the Stoic perspective, you'll not only be better equipped to handle life's ups and downs, but you'll also find a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start small. Choose one Stoic practice and incorporate it into your daily life. As you see the positive changes it brings, you'll be inspired to continue on this path. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to take control of your life and live it to the fullest. The tools are at your fingertips. All you need is the courage to begin. Remember, the most important journey you'll ever take is the journey inward.